It's class 90 time. When the game finishes loading. Interesting pause. As long as I stay in the cab on this one, it runs okay. It's a bit of a laggy one otherwise. There we go. You're in charge of 0740 Norwich to Liverpool Street, the East Anglian. You've been checked just outside Ipswich due to a freight train being routed across your path. Please wait for a change of aspect. Well, first of all, I'm going to put that on. We need what? Marker lights. And we need the, let's put some instrument lights on. Whoops. What we got here? That'll do. Evening, V. Brucey. We're just waiting for, there we go, the signal's green, so we're now clear into Ipswich. What have I forgotten? No, nothing, apparently. I've forgotten the ETH for the passengers. Passengers, smashengers. I don't know where the buttons are for that, to be honest. As to going, I don't use cruise control. I like speeding every now and again. Push the EST button. Where is an EST button? That's ETS. It's not ETS, is it? No problem, Dave. Have a good time in Cardiff. Centre console buttons on the right. Let me pull it to stop at Ipswich first, shall we? ETS on. Right, in that case I know where we're going. Right, heating is now on. Passengers can shush. Stop complaining. Oop, Freightliner shed over there. So the Class 90, guess what? It's on sale, folks. So is the GEML. And the Freightliner 66. Do you know how I know this? 'Cause I'm enjoying the game. It's been ages since I've driven this train, actually, so trying to sort of gauge braking distances, things like that. Kind of overshot, but never mind. I won't get out because it all pulls again. That's no fun for anybody. All clear to depart. The service is booked to run non-stop to Liverpool Street. Should be a trouble-free run, but there are a couple of late-running trains ahead of you. Boo hiss. Ipswich Tunnel, where they had to lower the track so that they could fit the European gauge freight trains through it. .25 limit at the moment. Once we clear the tunnel, then we'll be up to 30. Duffers, what was the update on the Class 801? I can't remember exactly, but the scenarios are all working now. Whether they were, I think there were problems with them previously. I'm not sure what the other updates were. There is, I'm sure I saw a post somewhere about what the update was on the GEML and the Class 801. Do I stop at a via marking again? No, I didn't. That was a stop at. .45. .70. Good night, Taff the Roman. BRCW, there's been no changes to the Woodhead route, so I'm not sure why it looks like you can't do something you think you used to be able to. I must admit I don't know that route particularly well. But to be honest, if you're having a problem, raise a sport ticket. dovetailgames.kco.com, and they will do their best to help you out. Felixstowe bound freight, well, that was a bit short. .71, oh, we're getting a bit of speed up now. Getting the DSD over there. .86 miles an hour, still on greens. Rita, I haven't forgotten about your scenario, don't worry. That's an alarm for the reduction to 80 miles per hour just in front. I've got a 70 just after that. PC Fantastic, yes, there is a sale going on. I'm not trying to say, go on too much about it, but it's one of those really great times to get more DLC. Alright, it's warning to drop to 70. The Amtrak is after this, Mr. Afro. We're doing the Amtrak California Zephyr 1990, which is by Gary Dolezal, as it happens. "59 miles to get to Liverpool Street at this point." A DVT-led train heading the other direction, back to Norwich. So at least pull it back up to the 70 that we're supposed to be doing. Dave, I'm not finished uploading the 24-hour stream yet. They're going up 2 a day, or thereabouts. Prince Darling, I can't set the wipers off simultaneously. So, alright, got double yellow. What I will do is I'll just turn the other wiper off. There you go. We're clearly coming up so close to something in front of us. Oh, nice homebound train. That sounds excellent. Is that better, Fringe Starling? Alright, let's speed up. We've got green ahead of us now. Right, we'll pull ourselves away from the train in front, so we've got greens coming up now, so just going to keep on accelerating till we hit the double amber again, double yellow. Train Boy, I can't really go outside on this computer with this particular journey. It lags so much it just freezes, and if it freezes too much it'll just kill it and die. So we can run the scenario, but well, given the trouble we had earlier on looking outside, I'm not entirely confident that we're going to survive looking outside. 86. Double header Freightliner with hauling containers. Moggy needs to liberate a Yumu from his freezer. He needs to get one for me as well. Do I still have that bear thing? What do you mean, the onesie? Or the ears? I've still got the ears. I've still got the onesie, in fact. Not going to get rid of the onesie. The onesie's awesome. Yes, Mr. Afro, this is class 90. Rumour has it 24 hours the ones he got up and walked up by itself. It wouldn't surprise me. Strawberry Yumu or Calipo? Strawberry Yumu, please. And a Calipo, in fact. Why not just go for the pair? I don't like to restrict myself. That green now, yeah. Definitely need to get my foot pedal working with this loco. That's warning of the reduction to 90, but that's not going to affect us too badly. Make me a cup of tea, Trim Boy. You're right, actually, Trim Boy. That would be awesome. Cup of tea would be fantastic. Stargate King. Yeah, not only did he go to Paddington, he went for a picnic as well. I tell you what, just, you know, the originality is real. He somehow ended up with 2 boxes of Calipos. This does not sound like a problem, to be honest. "52 miles to Liverpool Street." American tea. Interesting. Well, I'll try anything once and twice if it didn't hurt me the first time. Is a green. Slightly panicked. Those 2 signals being very, very close together. Ah, Colchester. Wind power of ships. Still chasing greens. We let that train in front get a little bit further away from us, and we're ahead of schedule still, so all is good. I don't really get on with Ice Tea homebound train, I must admit. Ice Tea just seems like a travesty to me, if I'm completely honest. Mockey's not saying anything about wipers. This is unexpected. To be honest, I'll drink whatever tea someone puts in front of me, as long as it's got milk and no sugar. Wow, the pausing is real. When would there be another 24-hour stream? Oh, but not for a while. I'm thinking maybe April, May time for the next one. Will FSX ever make a return to streaming? When I figure out what I'm doing with FSX. To be honest, and when I get a stable computer that I can use reliably. .360 coming the other way. Almost past 40 miles. Train boy, yeah, that crash was embarrassing. Never mind. when I did the Miami West Palm Beach route on the 24-hour stream, I I braked too hard, and I think my choice actually at that point was either to spad or to throw the train off the track, and ended up with the latter. Stargate King, if you upload your scenario, I will certainly take a look at it. Make sure you add it into the suggestion box. Ed, were you not there? So I was running Rocking It Northbound on the Miami West Palm Beach, and I got cocky chasing yellows, and I went past a yellow, and the next one happened to be a red, and so I had the brakes full on trying to stop for it, and it threw the train off the track. What have we got going on here then? 66. I've no idea, Ed, but it's what happened. Ruben Davey, guess what he just bought? I don't know. TS 2016. Did you know that was on sale, by the way? TS 2016 is on sale. There's a Steam sale going on at the moment, up to 70% off, although most DLCs are 55% off, which is still pretty incredible. And you can get TS 2016 core game with all 3 routes, $8.99. $8.99, people. 35.6 miles. We passed the 40 without any kind of fanfare. Oops. Stop that speeding nonsense right now. Another 360 going the other way. North London line and the 59. Fantastic. Enjoy. Well, I've driven this bit of the A12 so many times watching the trains go past us, I probably should have been spending more time watching the road. This train is practically impossible to set. Well, I got it moving. You've got to put the master key in, put the reverser forward, respond to the AWS and DSD self-tests, release the DRA, release the brakes, put the ETS on, put the marker lights on, headlights on, instrument lights on, put the power on. Still following greens. I like it when we're following greens. Got an 85 limit coming up, which you need to be aware of. We'll get an alarm for that shortly. That'll be that then. In fact, it's a drop to 60 that I'm slightly more worried about, actually. Because it also means that the traffic in front of me will be bunching up as well. The fact that Moggy is nearly out of Yumus is real. I'm not really out of Yumus, I've still got loads of them in the freezer. So, thanks for the host, Rob Putt. Alright, that puts us down to 60. Rob Putt, it's not actually the fixed PC, this is actually the slow PC. But it seems to be doing a reasonable job. Certainly enough to get on and enjoy some trains, which is what we're all here for. If I get home and all the Yumus are gone, I'm not like, what the? I'm like, kids! Liverpool-Manchester is certainly a longer run Kirkenstein, more stations I think. There's a bit more variety on Edinburgh-Glasgow because it's it goes in 2 or 3 different directions. That's a tough one. You've got the freight lines on London to on Edinburgh-Glasgow. I'd probably go Liverpool-Manchester actually for a diesel route like that. Although the 170s run the Edinburgh-Glasgow, that's a diesel. Chelmsford. Go past the park. Get a rise the limit to 85. Now we're off the viaduct. Boom! Look at that. Oh, timed to within about 0.2 miles per hour. Stargate King. What does up to 70% off mean? What is it for? It's for a Steam sale on all the DLC, Stargate King. I'm glad you asked me that. Where have all the viewers gone? Come back! Yep, Sissy, it is, we just went past the land of Squirrel. Coming up, I'm not sure if it's next, but we've got Ingatestone, just a little bit down the line, which is where I used to live. Brentwood's after that, where I used to work, back in the dark ages. Then we cross the M25, and we're into Greater London. And we proceed all the way through, ultimately to Forest Gate, Maryland, Stratford, and Liverpool Street. So we're on an 85 limit at the moment, working our way down towards the city. 26 miles to go. Rob Putt, no, you can't. There is no command line parameters on utilities that I'm aware of to do things like installing automatically, so you can't automate it. Who's that sending me messages? Reading texts while driving a train. It's a recipe for disaster, but that's what you're here for, to be honest. What format of scenarios, and do you think? Yes, basically. It's not trivial, but you should be able to do it. The tricky bit is going to be establishing the path that trains are going to take. So you almost want to create the scenario, create the paths, and then use them as templates that your app then puts down. Oh, this doesn't look good. Yeah, we're back. This looks like Ingatestone. It is Ingatestone. Recognise Ingatestone. Used to live there. Used to get on a train here. 321. Usually headed into London. Rob Putt, for a scenario, it's listed by referencing particular markers, but there's loads of unique IDs and things that need to be put in there, and that's normally where you'll probably be able to figure out how it's done. So that's that light was a double yellow, it's gone back to green, so I'm just going to pull back on the speed. We've got a 75 limit coming up ahead anyway. So in theory, if I pull back to 75, then we'll be okay for the train in front. Given that the signals are getting a bit more densely packed here, I'm going to slow down a bit. They're about 0.6 of a mile apart, so I'm going to slow down to about 60. Yeah, Rob Putt, I had exactly the same thought. Essentially, by what I was going to do is create the paths in the game, and then copy and paste the paths out into a separate place, and then use a program which would then read somewhere like real-time trains, and then copy and paste effectively and update the paths with the appropriate timings each time for each service I wanted to add in. But that takes time, and I haven't got any. I've no idea whether that will work, but that was the approach I was going to try. I do believe we're coming up on Brentwood now. Another green light. Shenfield. Oh, was that Shenfield? Oh, that makes sense, actually. Shenfield's a much bigger junction. Of course it's Shenfield before we get to Brentwood. Totally forgot Shenfield. So we're running down the hill now, Brentwood at the bottom, as Peter says. This is where my brakes fail. Can't Nebworth Liverpool Street. One way or another train is stopping. Homebound train, nope, they're never ever going to let me forget Nebworth. Nebworth is now written into the history and the DNA of this channel. I'm just holding back the speed because we're actually following another train. We can see the next signal beyond this green is actually a double yellow, so this is possibly Ilford. Okay, I'm going to pull the speed back up and try and catch up with the yellows again. 12 miles to Liverpool streets. So it's going to start getting a bit more bunged up now, I think. A few assorted wagons stored on the sidings over there. Thanks for that, Francois. That's really interesting. 258 journeys on 34 routes in the UK, 160 journeys on 19 routes in the US, and 116 journeys on 9 routes in other countries. Not Germany. Don't forget, Moggy, that would include workshop routes as well. Hey there, Coplop, I'm out. Welcome. Mistio Video Productions, you completely forgot there was a stream tonight. But are you aware that there's a sale on Steam? With lots of great prices for DLC. 55% off almost all of it. You should be aware of that now. Just doing my, civic duty. This is the third scenario, got proper Mal. Did I put them down the wrong way round on the schedule? Yeah, I did put them round the wrong way around in the show. Yeah, this is the third scenario. Under 10 miles to go. Will my computer manage Liverpool Street? I hate to think. .4 miles. This will be Ilford then. Yeah, this is Ilford. Trainboy, if you would like to suggest routes, then you've got a couple of options. One is to raise a support ticket on the support system, dovetailgames.kco.com, and the other one is to get in touch with enginedriver.com and make your basically write an article outlining your suggestion. Britannica, was that a response to your question? I don't know. What was your question? Daniel Kern of America, my next 24-hour stream probably April, May time. I'm not going to do it anytime soon. Coming up Chorford, which means we've got the flyover. Going through Orford Station here. Yeah, flyover's next. In fact, there it is over there on the right, flying over. And we're staying on the left. Track will be coming over. It's the local lines that fly over, so keep the high speed where it is. Speed up a bit. Homebound train, yeah, Sport Relief is March 18th to 20th. However, it doesn't seem quite appropriate that for Sport Relief we would be sitting here saying, right, let's all sit and play games. So it doesn't feel like that's quite in the spirit of Sport Relief. So I'm not sure that the 24-hour stream is it really fits with Sport Relief. But we should do Red Nose Day the following year. We should definitely do Children in Need again. Don't see why we wouldn't do that every year now. But I'll pick something else so that we can do another one this year. This looks like Forest Gate. Is this Forest Gate? A Christmas 24-hour stream. Yeah, I can already hear my family responding to that idea. A 24-hour stream for buy Moggy some DLC fund. Maryland! This is definitely Maryland, recognise it. The white tiling is quite distinctive. Coming up on Stratford now, that's the Stratford Eye up in front of us there. Got the riser up there from the central line on the left. London Overground trains over there on the right, just next to the Westfield Stratford shopping centre. We, however, are not stopping at Stratford because this is presumably a weekday service, not a weekend service, because weekend services stop at Stratford. Olympic facilities over there, I think that's the swimming pool. Is this the multicolour building? Oh, it's like I really like this multicolour building because it was built while I was driving. I was going up back and forth to Liverpool Street to work, and when they added all the coloured glass on the outside, I thought, oh, that's interesting. That's different. And the less said about that monstrosity over there, the better. That red eyesore. That one. Yeah. Coming up on Pudding Mill Lane, DLR station on the left there. This is actually where the new Crossrail junction is going to be. So Pudding Mill Lane has actually been moved a bunch to the left now, and the track drops. There's now extra tracks that now drop down to the underground for the Crossrail section. We're clearly going to have a red light coming up because no matter what I'm doing for speed, the ETA is still showing us 2049. So that's the apartments that used to be a factory, I guess. DLR heads off to the left there. I'm about to go past Bethnal Green on the right. Oh, they must have changed it, Deltic down, because when I lived in the area, if I wanted to get on at Stratford, I could only do it at the weekend. Which is really annoying. Mind you, this is before Rebellio. And in fact, it was probably before National Express. This was first grade. No, it was Anglia Railway, sorry, when I used to ride up and down. Or one, sorry, it was one. One Anglia. It's 2 railway companies ago. Taking it easy because we're way ahead of schedule. Another commuter train heading back out to north or east. Bethnal Green was a bit further than I remembered. Oh dear. Struggling now. Stargate King, yeah, there's a steam sale going on at the moment actually, so you can get all of the trains much cheaper at the moment. Bethnal Green over there on the right. Yeah, frame rate coming into Liverpool Street is blinding, isn't it? Right, we've got a reduction to 30 now. Right, heading underground. The terminus is just in front of us. Taking the left junction here, which gives us a yellow into platform 13. Do the 90s stop at platform 13? I thought they all stopped over on the right hand side. Fair enough. Again, I haven't been down here for a while. Oh, these platforms over on the right, maybe. I don't know. I know the left four are all metro services because they're the ones I used to catch. Cheers, Fridge Starling. Thanks for your help. Train's only just going to fit. We have to get snug with the buffers. Doors open. Oh no! I hit Control S to take a screenshot and it crashed it. I told you, if I'd gone outside to take a screenshot, we were running right on the edge of what this machine can cope with. Oh my word. Oh well, we got to the end of the scenario. That was the East Anglian by Graham Newell, class 90 on GEML. You can get that one on Steam Workshop. Let me go back to changing route and we'll do the last one. Is the machine going to wake up? Oh, we're back. Excellent. I made the mistake of clicking on something and the machine went to sleep.